spoke the water.
Welcome back to the Conflict Hotline. I'm welcome Ellen joining our cast, and we're going to play our next scenario called Mind Your Own Business. And before we start it, I want to remind you that you can call us at 510-433-0700 if you would like us to work with a conflict of your own. So, Mind Your Own Business takes place at the public library in any town, any state. And this is Betty and Jan.
Hi, Michael. How you doing? Okay. Hold on a second.
Do you see the sign over there? It says silence.
Excuse me, I'm on the
please.
phone. Can you just wait? I'll finish up.
Would you stop
You know
talking
what?
on
I'll
the
call
phone?
you back. There's some woman here that's really up.
Hello, there's a sign over there that says silence, please.
Yeah, I can read.
Okay, so would you please do what the sign says and stop talking on the phone?
I was just making a quick call to my husband.
Thank you. Do either of you see any hope of this one resolving in a way that will be happy for you?
No.
No.
Not the way it's going now.
Yeah. So why is it that this didn't work? Let's look at it for a moment. First thing is, the way you were speaking to Betty is by referring to an abstract principle over there. When you refer to an abstract principle about why you want her to do something different, it always sounds like a should. Didn't it? When she said, you see the sign over there? It felt like a should, didn't it? And then automatically when there's a should, what happens when there's a should? We don't want to do it. Right?
Right.
Okay, so the first thing is, if you were going to redo it, I would invite you to speak about yourself rather than about an abstract principle.
Okay.
And then, on your side, however she says it, you can receive it differently. Remember, we don't have any choice about how other people speak. Where we have choice is how we hear them, how we respond to what they say. So are you game for trying a different... So she's going to do the same thing, and you're going to try to hear what is going on behind her referring to this abstract principle of a sign that says silence.
Okay.
Okay. Take it again.
Hello, Michael. How are you? Good. Yeah, I wanted to tell you about...
Hello?
Hold on a second, honey.
Hello, do you see the sign over there? It says silence. Would you abide by the rules and stop talking on the phone?
So is there something that I'm doing that's bothering you? I mean, I really want to know, because I just have like 2 minutes to tell him this.
You are explaining before hearing her. Of course there's something that's bothering her. What is your sense of what she wants?
Well, the way that she wants me to adhere to what the rules are.
Why do you think that matters to her? What do you imagine she might want?
Well, she probably needs to do something here, I'm guessing, and my talking interferes with her attention.
Okay, so maybe she wants to focus, to be able to focus. So check that with her.
So, is it that you need the silence so that you can focus on something?
Absolutely, yes.
So I'm curious, did that lower your agitation when she said that?
Totally. I mean, it went from up there to whoop, like a deflated balloon.
One line can immediately diffuse so much agitation. And how was it for you to say that?
I had to kind of up a little bit, but once I did, it felt really good to be able to connect with her.
Yeah. Sometimes when I do this, I experience some kind of like a relief, almost like, oh, I'm not being attacked. There's a human being out there.
It's like I had to jump over a puddle, and then once I jumped and said something.
So let's see how you continue from here. So she said, yes, absolutely. Were you going to say anything else?
No, at this point I'm kind of waiting for her. I'm deflated and I'm waiting.
Okay. And so I'm guessing that by my talking, there wasn't, you really needed some consideration for what you wanted to do here.
I would have liked some consideration,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And if you really needed to make a quick phone call, it would have been nice to just look around and make a quick check, or, you know, say something.
Yeah, yeah.
And check it out with the other people to include other people's needs,
Right,
you know?
right. And now that I hear you saying that, I could have just stepped out to the front.
Or that.
And done that. Yeah, and I was, I wanted to go into explanation, but yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it feels, I really understand what you're saying, and I really have some regret that I just went ahead and that it caused, not caused, but that what I did had a kind of negative impact on you in terms of your ability to get your work done.
Thank you.
That's simple. So we have a caller on the line, so I want to go to the caller in a second. I just want to have you practice for 1 second, just the opening line, instead of referring to this, talking about what is going on for you.
Okay.
It seems like the abstract principle will carry more weight, but really what makes the connection and generates willingness is for you to own what is really important to you.
Okay.
Could you try that out for just 1 second? So be on the phone for a second again. And the caller will be with you in a second.
Hi, Michael. How you doing? I just wanted to tell you something. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Would you please do the phone call somewhere else? I have a really important deadline. I need to be done by tomorrow, and I need to turn my paper in. And it would be lovely to have some focus. It would be so much easier to focus if you didn't talk.
Just let me tell him that for 1 second.
Okay.
Wasn't that easier to hear?
Much easier.
Thank you very much. So we have a caller. This is Liz calling us from Portland, Oregon. Hi, Liz. Now let's see if the magic of technology is working. Hello, Liz.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I can barely hear you.
Really? Here I am.
Okay. If you can speak a little louder.
Okay. I am on a landline, so we should
Okay,
have
I'm
a
hearing
good
you now.
Okay.
So
Hi.
what is the situation that brings you to call us today?
My situation is that I'm feeling conflicted over a opportunity that's come up for me at work.
Conflicted, meaning one part of you wants this and the other part of you wants that.
Exactly.
Uh-huh. So you want to tell us in brief what the opportunity is?
Yes. Well, I'm a family practice doctor, and I'm just kind of getting established in my current practice, but I've always wanted to do hospice and palliative care medicine, and I have an opportunity to do that. There's a job opening that I've essentially been offered.
So just so that I get it clear, the part of you that wants to take the opportunity is because it's aligned with a dream that you have about how you want to practice medicine.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. And so there must be something else that's very powerful to keep you from doing that. What is that?
It's just unexpected. And so part of me feels like it's not the right time.
So is it some fear around stability?
Yes, definitely. It's, well, stability, I mean, is part of it, I guess, but I think another part is fear around being new at something. I finally kind of feel like I'm a little bit in a groove at my current position, and this would be a whole new thing, so.